Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, and today we're back with another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. And we're going to be checking out the A310 by IniBuilds that just came out with the 40th update. And it's this beautiful thing right here. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to be doing a flight going to Takeoff, which also came out with this update. The model is really nice, very well done. IniBuilds really outdid themselves. You can get some liveries for this if you get the IniBuilds manager. They have liveries there. I'm gonna be using one of the default liveries. I feel like it's only fair, you know. I really like this, and as you can see, we do have the APU running. I did go ahead and I filed our flight plan. This way we're not going to waste too much time going over it. It does have SimBrief integration, so you just have to click a button. Very easy, very straightforward. I absolutely love this. I'm going to guess this door being open is a GSX thing. As you can see, we do have an interior. So let's fix our speed. There we go. There we go. So we do have a cabin. Exit. Welcome aboard the A310. IniBuilds. Nice. And this is all for free. Part of the 40th anniversary update. I knew it would be good, but not this good. I did have some issues with the throttle. I have the TCA Airbus throttle, and I had some issues, but I found a fix on the IniBuilds FAQ site. It's kind of flashing. It took me a couple of tries, but I did find a way to fix it. So I will be going over the throttle later. Okay, let's take a look on the inside. I am using GSX, so if you notice any cars down below, anything, that's GSX. Nice. The wings do not walk outside this area. Yeah. A lot of detail. The inside, as I mentioned, I did fill our flight plan ahead. So here we have our flight plan, if you want to take a look. And we are going to Takeoff. It's going to be an ILS approach on 07 right. In it, and next page. This is our current METAR, so there we go. Here you can request your SimBrief flight plan. Here on Addons, you can file in the ICAO of any airport you want, like so, and then send messages. Very straightforward. So here is the METAR for Takeoff. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's go back. We have an EFB, which could be better actually. It works, it does what it should, but this page, it's like, I don't know. It could be better. But it's nice having this. The pushback, I like the GSX pushback a little bit better, like quite a bit better actually. Let me adjust the sound a little bit. We do have a checklist, which is fairly compact. like before start, after start. It doesn't really mention APU or anything obvious like that. But you do have this. This is the takeoff calculator, so you can calculate your V speeds. So we're gonna have a flex temp of 59, V1 38, rotate 38, and V2 165. No anti-ice for the departure. AC on. Here you can adjust your weight, passengers, stuff like that. For the last screen, here you have all the settings for your aircraft. So, linked instruments, nose wheel steering, reset brake temp. This is where you calibrate your throttle and reverse on throttle axis. I had some issues there, so we do have to go over how to fix this. I think I'm gonna make a separate video on this, so it's easier to find. But just in case you have not seen the video yet, or it's not out yet, if you have to fix this yourself, you want to go to your Microsoft Flight Simulator folder, which is where you go to install airplanes, mods, airports, anything, packages, again, where you go to install anything. And instead of going into community or elsewhere, you're going to look for Microsoft Aircraft A310 300 and then work. So let's get rid of this. There we go. So work and throttle configuration. This is what I get. And I had to change the reverse idle, this one, for both axes. So this is my idle. This is my reverse idle. You have to make sure the reverse idle is lower than the idle by 5. So 49, 54. So this 54 is lower than the 49. There's a minus, so it's negative. So minus 0.54 is lower than minus 0.49. That's how you fix this. Looking at the throttle, it does seem to be fixed. Very nice. Going back to the TCA Airbus, I have the engine switches. They work for the fuel here, so they do work if you want to use them. I absolutely love this. The engine mode down below, it doesn't seem like it does anything, but the engine switches do work. I'm gonna be using GSX for the pushback. And we should get, yes, there's a worker there. It's gonna set all the pins and this is gonna move in and yeah.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
This is so beautifully animated, and I will have a link for GSX in my description down below if you want to check it out.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
The pushback tug moving in. Nice.
Locking gear.
Lock in gear. And we should even get a wing walker. There we go. So I want the nose. Hold on. I have to do this from the inside. I want the nose to the left and the tail to the right. Yep.
Release parking brake.
I need some visual visual help for this. So release the parking brake.
All engines clear.
Engine start.
Start at
Will.
will.
So, beacon is on, APU is on. Okay. Packs coming off. I'm gonna be starting on engine number 1. And when we get 20 on N2, I'm gonna introduce fuel. I'm gonna be using the switch on my TCA throttle. But if you're doing this manually, it's this right here down below. We have 20. Fuel. Beautiful engine. Beautiful engine. Let's start engine number 2. Again, we're gonna repeat the same. When we get to 20, I'm gonna introduce fuel.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
And the
You can
parking brake
disconnect.
is right here. Fuel.
Unlocking gear.
Looks like we have 2 good engine starts. Locking the gear. Good.
Tow truck disconnected.
Ignition off.
Bypass pin removed.
Tow truck disconnected.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Thanks. Left is clear, right is clear. Turning on the packs again. There we go. Gotta have AC. APU bleed coming off. APU coming off. Okay, so far so good. Auto check here. Seatbelt signs. We're gonna leave this on and outer. It's a beautiful day to be flying, isn't it? It definitely is. The flex temperature is 58, 59. Yeah, so 59, 165. So flex to 59. 59. There we go. We do have a brake fan as well. It's right here. Very nice detail. We are coming up on the runway. We're going to be moving short. There we go. We have been cleared for takeoff. Strobe lights coming on. Takeoff, takeoff, takeoff. Runway turn off lights. All the lights are on. APU is off, seatbelts are on. The emergency is armed. Standby compass is on. Engine anti-ice not required quite yet. Yeah, everything is looking quite good for the takeoff. Nav is engaged. Clear left and clear right. Outside air temperature is 24. We should be good engaging anti-ice as we climb. Spoiler is armed. Auto brake is on max. We have been cleared for takeoff. Engines are stable. We should have a toga button here. We do. So this button right here is a toga button. There we go. Speed is alive. 80 knots. 100. Ooh, it's a little bit windy. 130. V1 and rotate. Positive rate gear coming up. And we are starting our turn. There we go. I'm gonna be hand flying this for a little bit. There we go. This is a joy to fly. And I mean hand fly this. That's up 1 notch. That's coming up again. We can see some precipitation on the weather radar. Autopilot coming on. Wipers off. We can follow the profile. So, flaps are up. Spoiler not armed. Auto brake is off. 22C. Seatbelt signs are on. Landing light on the off position. So for the A310, the landing gear, the landing light, not the landing light, the landing gear, sorry about that. So yeah, for the A310, the landing gear does have an off position, so it's down, up, and then off. Going through 10,000. Off, off, off. Turn off lights off. We're gonna be moving this to auto. We are in climb mode. There we go. We have reached our cruise altitude, and it did change over to cruise by itself. So it is doing everything it should. So this will be our approach. So we should probably start reading this and then filling in the everything for the ILS. So missed approach, climb to 5,000. Proceed to Orpa at or below 5,000, then turn right, direct to Guava, then Zocoli, then Limes, and hold, or as directed. Max 210 knots until established on Guava, cross Guava at 210, then 230 until Limes. Do not turn before Orpa. So this is a very residential area. So this is a really nice airport, very nice approach, very challenging. Runway elevation, airport elevation 28 feet. So let's get this in. Oh, it's just 0. The ILS is right here. This is where we get this on. So the ILS frequency, the course, VOR course. So it's right in the middle. If you're looking for it, that's where it is. Yeah, so the frequency is 1093. 1093, so let's get this 3, 9, and 0. And then 074. There we go, 074. We should have it here for 07 right, Orpa, Guava, 210, and then Zakowi 230, Limes 230. This is where we're gonna hold if we miss the approach. So far so good. Now we're gonna check the altitudes we're gonna be at. This is a Cat 3, isn't it? Cat 1, Cat 2, okay. So we are gonna 1600 at VH 721. 721, 1600, okay. This is correct. We should have a PAPI on each side, 210 max. Cat 2 ILS. Radio altitude 99, so I'm gonna round this up to 100. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna keep this open on my second monitor so we can keep this on if we have to. So decision altitude 100. And for our approach, MDA is 99. Looking good. Okay, VDAV successfully connected. I'm not sure why I've been getting this since the last update. It's kinda annoying. Kinda. Okay, we are approaching the diamond. It does look like it is reducing the vertical speed. Okay, so it will try to keep a flight path for us. That's good. And the weather is absolutely beautiful where we're going. This bug is very, very annoying. It's not my internet. My internet is fine right now. We're going through 10,000. Many lights coming on. Runway, turn off lights. And our transition altitude is 9,000, I believe, and 1015. 1015. It should definitely be a beautiful approach. This is a very, very famous airport. Okay, so the auto throttle doesn't seem to want to let me change the value, which is worrisome. Okay, let's manually give it throttle. There we go. Let's check real quick. Disengage auto throttle. The key for the disengage auto throttle is not functional for me. So I am gonna be manually adjusting this. There we go. Nice and easy. My controls, there we go. Floating a little bit, there we go. Reversers. Idle. Okay, so we are gonna exit the right. Since I don't know the way around the airport, we're gonna exit right. That was a very, very nice landing. So my autopilot disconnect button on my joystick did work. My auto throttle disengage button on my throttle did not work. APU. And runway turn-off lights, strobe lights. Brake temperature's high. Ooh. Ouch. Parking brake coming on, and now I can take a quick look at the temperature. Yeah, it's fairly hot. It is hot. This is such a nice detail. Such a nice detail. I absolutely love this. Off. Yeah, so APU is running. APU is running. I'm gonna turn on the APU bleed. And we're gonna be shutting down the engines. That was very, very fun. So, what do we think of the A310 by IniBuilds? It's extremely well done, extremely well made. I absolutely love this. It is actually study level, and it's got a fantastic price. It's free. The EFB is nice, it's a nice detail, but it could be better. There are some details that I do not like too much, such as the initial page. We don't have much going for it in the initial page. And then for the weight and balance and the passenger, all this, How do you change it? You have a slider here. No, plan. So you have a slider here. That's how you change your packs, your cargo, fuel. I kind of wish we could just click here and then just type down the value. Another thing I think of, the Phoenix CFB is absolutely fantastic. I love the Phoenix CFB. We should be able to sync this to whatever we have. This way we don't have to enter every single value manually. I think this would vastly improve the EFB. There is a bug with the throttle, but I believe they're gonna be fixing this very, very soon. I don't see them not fixing this. Overall, extremely solid, extremely fun. I love this. I really do. I'm gonna be playing this a lot. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it also lets me know you guys enjoyed the content. And wherever you are, I hope you stay safe, fly safe. Bye bye.